Donald Trump's envoy, Steve Witkoff, met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu as global pressure mounts for a ceasefire amid a deepening food crisis in Gaza. Witkoff, who has been leading stalled ceasefire talks, will head to Gaza on Friday to inspect aid distribution sites and develop a plan to deliver more food. This is what Caroline Levitt, the White House press secretary, had to say.
Tomorrow, Special Envoy Witkoff and Ambassador Huckabee will be traveling into Gaza to inspect the current distribution sites and secure a plan to deliver more food and meet with local Gazans to hear firsthand about this dire situation on the ground. The Special Envoy and the Ambassador will brief the President immediately after their visit to approve a final plan for food and aid distribution into the region.
This information comes as US President said that he does not see any results on the ground, even after providing aid to Gaza. Let's listen in to his full statement.
Terrible thing. People are very hungry. You know, the United States gave $60 million for food, and it's a shame because nobody, I don't see the results of it. And we gave it to people that in theory are watching over it fairly closely. We wanted Israel to watch over it. Part of the problem is Hamas is taking the money and they're taking the food. But we gave $60 million a couple of weeks ago. Nobody said anything about it. Nobody said thank you. But I didn't need the thank you. I just wanted the people to get fed. And we're helping out financially with that situation. It's a terrible situation.
We're now joined by Mati Zaweg, who's a geopolitical expert. He joins us live from Israel. Mati, thank you very much for joining us on the program. We have news now of Steve Witkoff and Mike Huckabee visiting Gaza and visiting these aid sites where there has been so much controversy. I mean, just over the past 24 hours, we've seen a reported 91 people killed seeking aid in Gaza. What do you think that Steve Witkoff and Huckabee are going to experience when they go to these aid sites and see what's going on?
Well, Thomas, thank you very much for having me in NewsX. I think this is very complicated from many points of view, because all sides, and I mean all sides, are really, really tired about the situation. They can send someone to see, the same videos that they are sending to them of what's happening on the ground. So things are not going to really change. I think all sides are in a kind of hangover now from this conflict with Hamas. And you must understand that all the time people say from United States and Israel, free the hostages, put down your weapons, and then everything will be finished. This is from one side. I'm talking from the military point of view. From the military point of view, also Israel is standing and waiting, because has destroyed 3 from 5 battalions that they were still of Hamas in the city of Gaza, close to Rafah, etc. The question is, where is the humanitarian aid going? From the Israeli point of view, with the help of these private companies, the things are going on. They are delivering. But when they go inside, then you have chaos. You have Hamas trying to steal and resell all the products and get money from it. And the question is, when you say 91 people was killed trying to seek food, it's not that anyone is trying to kill or are shooting people trying to take the food. They are in the middle of a chaos that the Hamas is trying to steal this food. And then also Israel gets threatened, and they also try to kill some of the people infiltrated there. So it's a terrible situation for every side. The Americans are going to be there. They are going to see. They are going to do photo op. They are going to say that they're going to give more money to feed in some ways, not in this location, maybe another location, but nothing is going to really finish until some agreement is going to get between the parts. And from the Israel point of view, it's really a dichotomy, because from one side they want to finish the strengths, the military strengths of Hamas, to have a final point on this and really distributing the humanitarian aid. And from the other side, they have the hostages, and they know is the last card for not dismantling this terrorist group called Hamas forever.
Matti, what do you think of Donald Trump's statement that we just played? That he said that no one said thank you for the $60 million worth in aid. The United Nations said only 12% of the aid that is needed in the Gaza Strip is distributed. Also, obviously, as we've cited previously, over 1,000 people now have been killed since the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation has begun distributing aid. Should the people of Gaza be saying thank you to Donald Trump?
I don't think people of Gaza have to thank anyone, but they really, really should blame Hamas for their situations. They were the ones that they were before 7th of October of 23, going inside Israel to work and bring decent money to their place. They were the ones that they, instead of putting billions of dollars in tunnels and weapons, should construct hospitals and a Riviera like Trump wants, and everything that can be in a normal country, and they didn't. And now I don't say they are to blame, and they also don't have to thank Donald Trump, but the situation is a situation of war. Put attention, you are talking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, not you,
okay.
But all the world about Gaza, what every day thousands of people, they don't receive food in the conflict in Sudan.
Okay, Matti, I do apologise. I do apologise for interrupting you. We will be joined by you once again. I just do have some more information for our viewers.